Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining along for, yes, another wacky live stream. It seems like the collaborations between WB Games and Fortnite is not over. I also learned that there is a deeper relationship between Fortnite and Rocket League, so having some sort of cross promotion between those games for Mortal Kombat branded items isn't so out of the blue. This should have been expected. But honestly, I never really paid much attention to games like Fortnite or Rocket League because that's all stupid shit for children. Like, who the fuck are playing these games? And all offense intended if you do enjoy those games. They're for children. Why don't you play a more adult game? But whatever. But this trend of associations with children's games and children's franchises is only pulling Mortal Kombat down. I am happy for this. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't care if MKWB implodes. I think it's hilarious. And the sooner, the better. They should effing do this. I want retribution for all of the money that I've wasted on Mortal Kombat 1. So to see things flounder, to see a decaying state of Warner Brothers and Mortal Kombat, that's good for me. I really enjoy that. In fact, I think maybe we should pull up this. Oh, like last week. Oh no, this isn't WB. That's I don't know who the fuck is Weibo. Weibo? But it's the same value. Okay, similarities. So yes, take a look at this. This is Warner Brothers Discovery, their stock price. Currently, it's going down. I believe it was just at 7.9 and now it's 7.8, $7.88. Oh, it's updating in real time. Oh, how delightful. So, one of the things that China has said about America and all this foolishness that's going on caused by America's president, Trump, is that they wish to ban, trade embargo American entertainment. So, American movies, White Lotus, Bridgerton's. Actually, is Bridgerton's American? I think that's British. But yeah, either way, they're not getting their stupid shows shown in China no more, and it's really hurting the business perspective for Warner Brothers Discovery, which brings a smile to my face. I love seeing Warner Brothers in trouble, but I also love seeing Mortal Kombat in trouble. I just love these things. So although the stock market crash of 2025 was pretty scary, there is some silver lining. And if you are a gay with disposable income, no children, you could use this as an opportunity to buy some stocks. The stocks are real cheap right now, comparatively speaking. So you could purchase, buy when prices are low, low, low. That's kind of the idea of the stock market. So now would be a good time to purchase if you really believed in Warner Brothers Discovery, but I don't believe in Warner Brothers Discovery. I have more belief and hope in things like Apple. Let's take a look at the Apple stocks. Not Dave is going to become a day trader. Yeah, I mean, like, just looking at it, if you wanted to buy Apple stocks, now's the time. It's gone down by like 10%. A little less than 10% they've dropped. Oh no. 20%. Dave can't do math. They've gone down 20%. So yeah, this is the time to purchase if you think Apple will survive Trump. I mean, do you think anything will survive Trump? I'm not sure if Canada will survive Trump. But it's all very fascinating. And this kind of stuff is what feeds into the kind of decisions that Warner Brothers is making with all of its properties, all of its franchises. Now that multiverses is off the table as a potential form of collaboration, licensing of game rights or intellectual property rights so that they can make monies. Now they're licensing that stuff out to like third-party developers like Epic Games, which is what they were saying that they were going to do, but now we're actually seeing it. And now that there's no multiverses and a stock market crash, I expect we should see more and more of it in the future. For instance, it appears that the Warner Brothers collaborations don't end. So we will be taking a look at the Fortnite Twitter, Fortnite pages, because I find it very fascinating. The business stuff is always fascinating to me. Sometimes people can find it boring, but so sorry, fuck you. I think it's really interesting. So yes, we're going to be taking a look at some businesses stuffs coming from these places, all of the promotion and marketing. But you must tell me, are you playing Fortnite? Why? Why? Okay. Jaded Mania is here? Yeah, can you not hear me? Hopefully you can. Oh, it's working. Okay, yeah. Yes, the Jaded Mania is here. Hey, Debbie and everyone. MK1 shop updated. Wow, they included Wuxi skins in the shop. I didn't want to have to turn on the console. I didn't want to have to look. DB, this is the second time you're making me turn on the console. I'll have to look at the PlayStation maybe tomorrow. I don't really want to do that today. Wuxi skins? Ew. Okay. So, fun times. Let's hear about how the world is crumbling. I think it's important to note the context of which this conversation is happening, because the world is nearing economic nuclear winter. That's what some advisors to Trump are saying, that this is like economic nuclear winter. Although like you see like the stocks are down for certain companies, I think on the whole, like I think it's trading higher. Oh no, it's lower. There was a moment that it was going higher today, but I see that everything is still on a downward trend. Yikes. Yeah, this morning it was above, but now it's gone below. What happened? What happened around an hour ago? Was there more news? Let me know. But yeah, I think it's important to know that we are in terrible times. And this is really highlighted by Canada. I mean, like, I live in Canada. We've been facing the threat of these tariffs for a very long time. Pretty much since Trump took office. He's been saying, oh, let's tariff Canada. Fuck those Canadians. Now it's going on to the rest of the world. But that kind of leaves Canada as a leader in the global scene as to how to navigate these murky waters, because we have been dealing with Trump and the craziness, I guess, not only from this present term, but the previous term when the NAFTA USMCA agreement was renegotiated between Trudeau and Trump. But yeah, Mr. Mark Carney, our new prime minister, he said some very like concerning things about America. And I think like at this point, should we think of America as dead? Should we think of American culture as on the decline? I've seen a lot of videos on the YouTube by crazy leftists who are like, oh, the empire is dead. Oh, America is dead. I'm not sure if America is dead, but it's dying. It feels like it. And especially based on this little clippy here that we've got. So let's take a listen.
Yesterday's actions by the U.S. administration, while not specifically targeting Canada, will rupture the global economy and adversely affect global economic growth. The global economy is fundamentally different today than it was yesterday. The system of global trade anchored on the United States that Canada has relied on since the end of the Second World War, a system that, while not perfect, has helped to deliver prosperity for our country for decades, is over. Our old relationship of steadily deepening integration with the United States is over. The 80-year period when the United States embraced the mantle of global economic leadership, when it forged alliances rooted in trust and mutual respect, and championed the free and open exchange of goods and services, is over. Well, this is a tragedy. It is also the new reality.
Everything is over. Isn't that scary? It's all over.
We must respond with both purpose and force.
Okay, so the other thing too to keep in mind is that there is a little bit of a bias, a reasoning for why he's saying this is also because we're in election times here. He called a snap election. So people are looking to see here in Canada who's going to be the best leader for Canada to navigate through the terrible, terrible situation that is Trump. But I feel like this is why Mark Carney is kind of over dramatizing the situation with this speechy, because he really wants to hook in voters with a sense of fear.
We are a free, sovereign, and ambitious country. We are masters in our own home.
Why does he have a little flower? It kind of reminds me of a jasmine flower.
At the same time, Canada must be looking elsewhere to expand our trade, to build our economy, and to protect our sovereignty. Canada is ready to take a leadership role in building a coalition of like-minded countries who share our values.
Yeah, Mark Carney is trying to push himself as like now the world leader. I think before all of this Trump shenanigans, people from the rest of the world, especially the English-speaking world, like Australia, New Zealand, United States, Ireland, UK, Canada, wherever speaks English, these places would look to the president of the United States as like the leader of the democratic world. But this is not happening no more, because Trump's a fucking idiot.
We believe in international cooperation. We believe in the free and open exchange of goods, services, and ideas. And if the United States no longer wants to lead, Canada will.
Hear that? Canada's gonna lead. If Canada does lead, I don't know. Should we be happy about Mark Carney? He was not elected. He's old and boring. He's a banker dude. And it looks like he didn't get a close enough shave on his upper lip, because that 5 o'clock shadow is really peeking out on the upper lip. But, I don't know. Mark Carney? I don't know. Is he the leader of the free world now? Who is the leader of the free world if it is not Trump? Who? This is all very shocking.
Canada is strengthening our trading relationships with reliable partners.
Yeah, Duan was right. Justin Trudeau is hotter. But Mark Carney, does he bring the safety and peace that we so desire in turbulent financial times? Ugh. USA literally making Canada great again. Canada could use the border excuse because of all the guns that come into Canada. That is that is the situation. I feel like drugs come from Canada to the US and guns go from the US to Canada, and then everyone gets shot here in Canada from those American guns. UK here and more than happy to see Canada take the lead. Why? What's wrong with Keir Starmer? He's the Prime Minister of the UK. I guess that empire has long faded, so now we're looking towards a Canadian leader. What? It's so great to hear a leader speak that can formulate full sentences. I will say that this speechy that Mark Carney gave here, not only is it edited, because there was a couple of jumps, but whenever you hear him speak naturally, there's a lot of like ums. He does that a lot. Ums and uhs. I giggle tee hee and give you high pitched voice. That's about it. But he goes ums and ahs, and I don't know if that's what you want from a leader. It's all very spooky. But yeah, I mean, like, America is definitely on the decline. Economically, yes. Culturally, yeah. If their major export are like diverse, wokeified versions of Mania and Manlina, like, fuck that. Boo America. Give me sexy Chun-Li or Cammy any day. Woo! But yes, I am so sad that the world has come to this point. I hope that we can all get through it. And if you need to emigrate to Canada, I'm willing to take on a 90-day fiance. Only if they're really sexy. But yeah, this is so sad. So sad indeed. So yeah, I don't know. So strange. So strange. Oh, so crazy. So, yes, let's go here. I found this article too from Polygon. This seems to have come out a while ago, March 27th, but it's indicating how much effort went into Mortal Kombat. So, knowing that we're in this crazy economic situation, how did T1000 really push limits of the developers in designing this character for the game? Did they really put in resources? Did they spend a lot of money on making T1000? Honestly, I feel like T1000 was so cheap, copy paste, take moves from other characters, just with a silver chrome finish, particle effect. But this article is clearly puffing up the NRS developers, stating that it was easy and incredibly hard to get T1000 into the game. So they say easy because the developers are quite familiar with the Terminator movies, but hard because of technical limitations. But I don't buy it at all. So we got some guy here named Nick Nicastro, and I think we've seen him before on a Kombat cast. I'm not sure. There's another dude named Nick Nicastro who's like a full-on writer of fiction. That's not the designer. Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure Nick Nicastro also has an art station. Oh, I'm seeing this here. Look, it seems like Nick Nicastro is making the rounds on different shill groups trying to praise the shit work that he's done with Conan and T1000. That is shocking. Learning things is always shocking. So let's go art station. No, he doesn't have one? Hmm. He's got a Twitter. which he uses. I'm very curious. So, yeah, Nick Nicastro, I haven't looked at him for a long while, but it seems like the developers are peeking out from their little hobbit huts. This is what I imagine them inside of. Those little hobbit huts. They hide in there, but when they need to be shills and shill their game out to people, they come out in full force. Wow. Well, I haven't been looking at Twitter, so this is all news to me. But he says here, we're major fans of the movies from the 80s and 90s, so we're all pretty well versed in the references from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Terminator 2 Judgment Day wasn't from the 80s. So what are they why even have this reference to the 80s? We've all probably seen the movie multiple times and there's things that stick out. Weird. So that's why they say it's easy, because this is some sort of like fan obsession for them. But I think it goes a little deeper than that, because the way the developers have described their design choices is that they're looking for meme-worthy shoe slap attacks. Meme-worthy attacks. They're trying to make moves that don't make sense lore-wise, canonically-wise. They're just trying to make things that look memey, feel memey. It's so strange. It's like designing straight for Gen Alpha, Gen Z, designing straight for these social medias platforms. They're not actually thinking about the players when they design these things. They're thinking about what will look the most meme-worthy in combat. Which is insane, because Mortal Kombat, actual combat, looks boring as fuck. I would rather see more fatal blows, more crushing blows, more things that punctuate the rhythm of combat. Whereas all we've got is a shoe slap attack, which I think is part of her fatal blow, but that's like, who's landing fatal blows all day long? Strange. In many ways, what we do is start from the reference and come up with the rough ideas for either special moves, or in some case, when we're trying to capture the essence of the character or the visual presentation, we'll drop in images or videos of things that we've seen. I don't feel like they tried that hard. I mean, like, how hard is it to make, like, a blob with T-1000? Liquid Metal Terminator was a much more difficult task. Where's Motaro? Where's, like, an actual giant attack, Titan attack, where things have huge hitboxes? Like, the Titan attacks, they could only make 8 of them before they gave up. They didn't really want to push themselves, limitations-wise, technically-wise, to make something great for the player. They're looking to make things meme-worthy. That's so lazy. It's so not what you would expect from a game developer. In the case, that's something that you would expect from, like, a promotion marketing outfit, not fighting games. Anyways, in the case of T-1000, it's one of the most challenging characters we've worked on, especially as a guest character. Why? Because he has liquid metal? So they explained this away by saying that it's technically feasible to do in the best possible way until MK1, where they've made a quantum leap with engines, tools, and technology. Honestly, what have they added to MK1 from MK11 besides particle effects? Sure, yeah, there's lots of particle effects in MK1. That is one of the things that it excels at. But is it really that different in terms of technical limitations? We had stage interactions, crushing blows, all sorts of things happening in the last game engine that have been removed, neutered in this version. So I don't know what they're talking about. Quantum leap with engine. Especially when things look exactly the same. Like Shujinko looks exactly like Shang Tsung old man. So copy paste? Yeah, okay. Nick Castro says there was so much source material with the liquid metal that fit the gameplay plan that we had in mind for him. So this is the other thing too. If they're calling the liquid metal the technical limitation of the character, isn't that what Rain does? Doesn't he manipulate liquids in a fight? So isn't this just like an extension of the type of programming that they did for Rain? I'm not a developer, but it doesn't seem that far off. If you can make a rain puddle and make all of this shit go liquid, how's it any different with T1000? Two moves in particular stand out as strong implementations of the skill set, which includes his throw and a drop kick. Oh my god, they're trying to sell people on the throw and drop kick. Do you buy fighting games for throws? For the throw, not even command throws. Because you can make a whole entire style of gameplay with command throws. Reference Zangief. But just a regular throw and a drop kick? This is all that they were? Wow. I can't. And then he turns into a big metal teardrop to kick his opponent. God, there's so much lies. I feel like these kinds of things, they are just lying to people because they want people to purchase a la carte the different DLC characters. And this is what they were doing. Cinema artist, mocap, a mocap actor, many animators, and many designers were involved. I feel like more designers were involved with MK11. I'm just trying to see if there's anything from Mortal Kombat in ArtStation. Oh, is this someone actually? No, this is not someone. I thought this was coming from someone in the company, but no, this is DeviantArt. What? DeviantArt. Okay, maybe we'll get more ideas of what the developers were actually doing at Mortal Kombat, maybe years down the road, months down the road. Because I would like to know, like, how were these things created? Like, for instance, you go here to one of my favorite artists. I've shown you this before. But he's this guy who made the stuff from MK11, and you can see how they really had different boobie sizes. They had bulges on naked Shao Kahn. Like, it's interesting to see the different characters, how they made them various states of undress. It's nice. Oh yeah, you can see even Injustice 2 had this kind of detailed character modeling, but I don't think that we get that with MK1. Everything looks so AI generated copy paste. So yeah, wonderful times. But what did you think of that article? Is this article really meant to highlight NRS's difficulties in creating the character, or are these lies being sold to people so that people will feel, oh, wow, T1000, this is exciting, let me go buy it? I hope you don't buy it if you haven't already. But if you have disposable income and no children, maybe waste your money on Mortal Kombat, because I think if we send the developers the idea that everything they're doing is A-okay, Mortal Kombat 2 will be even more of a shit show, and I can't wait for that. It's gonna be really terrible in the future. Yay. Mortal Kombat 1 players can see the fruit of that labor in the game now. See, they're really trying to make it sound like they did a lot of work. Whereas it seems like they copy-pasted a lot of moves from different characters and used the same kind of technology that they had with Rain to make T1000, but just color-shaded chrome. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, before we take a look at the Fortnite collaborations with WB, more of them to be coming. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. Duan, Debbie, you should do a podcast with Trump. I don't think he would like me. Not only am I the T in the LGBT, hello, my name is Debbie. Not only am I Debbie, but like, I feel like he would hate the Canadian. And I don't trust him. I used to trust him. Mommy used to like him, but I don't think anyone can like him now after he destroyed the economy. I told you, Debbie, Steffi is broke and needs the money. So here's the thing. Steffi has her mom in an old person's home. She does not live with her father. Now, I know this culture is like, oh, I'm not taking care of my parents. I'm going to stick them in a nursing home. But if she don't have money to put her mom in the nursing home, and money is a concern, and she talks about this on her Blue Fly. Why does she waste so much money on nail polish for cats? Why does she waste so much money on old retro games? Why does she waste so much money? If she is broke and she needs that money, why is every post from her on Blue Fly how she spends her stupid money? If I spend my money, it's going to be on flowers, pretty things, beautiful things. And I'm not broke because I don't have anyone to look after. Like I said, disposable income, no children. Cuckoo, hello, sassy Val Plume. Thank you. What a shit strategy. Super lazy. Yes. Does Trump? Oh yeah, we got that. Yeah, lovely. Thank you, my friends, for joining. Why are you here? Leave a like or get out. Okay, so let's move on to this. Yes, Twitter. Twitter is the only thing that I will check on to find out game news. I am not checking True Underlame. I am not checking any of the shills. I don't care about that shit. And I'm sure True Underlame and all of them have been making videos about shitty secret Pink Floyd tower. Guys, just don't engage. Don't play the game. Play something else. But here we go. This is what they're trying to advertise to us now. Either you're the future leader of the resistance or you have an unpaid bar tab. Whatever it is, you're in trouble. Show us your best T1000 or Madam Bowtech in the replies. And then they give us this. So it's a combo with an ESRB rating. Who cares? Is anyone playing these characters? You play them for one day in the game, you raise them to max mastery, and then it's over. I'm not sure who they're trying to gaslight into playing these characters for such a long time. But it will never replace Turbo Rambo M60 build. That was the best. One fire matchup after another, they're trying to promote their Liga Latina Brazil Pro competition. Why didn't Sonic Fox go to Brazil? He didn't want to play the Brazilians. I think that's racist if he didn't want to play the Brazilians. Why didn't he go? Oh, well, I just don't think that this is a good use of resources. Like we're living in a day and age where stocks are crashing, money is being wiped off the board in the trillions, and Mortal Kombat is wasting budget and revenue on pro competition series for a dead game. Like, no one's playing it, no one's watching it. So it's surprising that they put effort into this bullshit. Yeah, so wild. Now, the weekend peak, crazy high. Well, for Mortal Kombat, 4,200. But you see the numbers are dropping, which means that the Fortnite did not retain players. Like, it brought players in from the Fortnite collaboration, but they're not sticking around. And I guess by next weekend, not this one, but next weekend, we should see a dip in the weekend influx. Curious. But to think that they spent $250,000 for the prizes of this pro competition, what a waste. You could have hired actual developers to put in a game mode or a multiplayer feature so that people could play the game with a friend for some reason, maybe. Like rooms. How are there not rooms or lobbies yet? Will there ever be? I highly doubt. Prepare for more combat when Intercontinental Combat and North America Online Qualifiers #1 go down this weekend. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whoever's running the Mortal Kombat Twitter must be a child. Must be someone born after the year 2000. Because they are saying here, Texas Showdown cooked, and y'all brought the spice. Barf. This kind of online rhetoric makes me throw up. It reminds me, I was watching this guy, I think you may know him, Brad Palumbo. He's like a gay, he does some commentary. He talked about cooking. I don't like hearing this, ooh, this cooked. The only thing that should be cooking is an oven or a chef or Gordon Ramsay. When they say that the pro scene cooked, how? What did they cook? Soy milk? I didn't know you could cook soy milk. But yes, here, let's see. Whoa, why is it so loud? It's too loud. The music is too obnoxious. Why is the screen vibrating? Look at the screen vibrating. Why would they put in extra screen vibrations for this edit? And then like camera pan, more shaking. This is made for like ADHD children on Adderall. That's always bothered me. These quick edits that are like less than a second long, too many things vibrating. It's like Coco Melon for the children. Like, why are you showing your children all them crazy edits? Whatever happened to nice, normal, soothing things? And look, who is this? Is this the non-binary? Oh my god, the non-binary picked up his chair to throw it. That, I do think the hormone therapy might make people a little bit more unhinged, a little bit more violent. I mean, you can be bigger and have a larger silhouette, but I think you can, like, there are things that you can do to make yourself look cutesy. Like, just because you're big doesn't mean you can't be cutesy. I don't know the fashion choices that are going on here. Barf. Barf. Why do they make whole entire commercials celebrating Sonic Fox? Oh, this game is so, as the children would say, cooked. This game is cooked. Okay, so let's go here to what really caught my eye. So this is Fortnite's Twitter, and they're already moved on, by the way. They've moved on from Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was just a passing blip for Fortnite because they're more interested in Pylon Girl and Green Dude Pickle Guy. They're also showing us this. And the only reason I know what this is because of multiverses. So it says, we're going to very distant lands this Friday. And you're seeing just like ears of people. And so I think, if I remember correctly, this is like Jake and something from Adventure Story Time. Some bullshit children's property from Warner Brothers. Great. Great. So Warner Brothers is committing other IP to Fortnite. Like, it doesn't end with Mortal Kombat. So I think we should be expecting to see more of the various franchises being hoarded out to Epic Games. And it's a wonderful transaction for WB Games because they don't have to put in any of their studio resources to execute these collaborations. Instead, it's all on Epic Games, Psyonix, to make those assets, to make those game modes, to make those things. Wow. And I mean, like, Fortnite making collaborations with absolutely anyone. I mean, they're equally as whorish as WB Games. It's just a collusion of whores making these collaborations. It should be on OnlyFans. So here we go. We got another one. What the fuck is this? Wish you were here. Welcome to the island, Sabrina Ann Lynn. I don't know who Sabrina Ann Lynn is. I thought this was some sort of Barbie collaboration along the lines of like Barbie being a WB produced movie. Maybe they have a Barbie Fortnite collaboration. Blonde girl, pink things, hearts, exos. But it turns out I think this is part of some, I'm not sure how to describe it, collaboration with real life artists. So they're taking a singer songstress and they're putting her in the Fortnite game. I will say the outfit's cute with little like pink hearts popping. I like that. That's actually cute. I like that. I like the outfit. But I don't know who or what a Sabrina Carpenter is. Who is the girl who starved herself to death? Karen Carpenter. Is this like her daughter? Who's Sabrina Carpenter? Let's do a Google. Sabrina Carpenter. Karen? Yeah, is she Karen Carpenter's daughter? No, Sabrina is not related to Karen Carpenter. It is just coincidence. Okay. Oh, her aunt is Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson. Yeah, tell me that Hollywood isn't all about nepotism. But yeah, this is interesting that they have this. So in the same game that you can play with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, you can also play with children's properties like Jake and something from Storytime Adventureland, whatever this thing is called, I don't remember. Or you could play with, I guess, a singer for teeny boppers. Can anyone name a song by Sabrina Carpenter? Is like, I'm too old. I don't know these people. So like, I know that there was that Olivia Rodrigo. Is she part? Are they part of the same group? I think the last singer songstress for the children that I kind of knew who they were was Ariana Grande because people were talking about her. But I gotta be honest. Music nowadays, I'm not listening to music. Maybe it would be better if the music wasn't all like computer overproduced bullshit, but oh well. Okay, so yeah, they also have Walking Dead collaborating with Fortnite. They have a number of collaborations going on with Fortnite. And it just kind of underscores how little of importance Mortal Kombat really is to Fortnite. Because you can see from these team ups that they're having here, some things are more popular than Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat got like 250,000 views, test your might, against Scorpion, but check it out, it's like 2.4 million views for season 3, 1.3 million views for Duplicate. Who the fuck is a Duplicate? Look at this. 1.3 million views for a fucking pickle. So a pickle is about 5 times more popular than Mortal Kombat. Yeah, sounds about right. So it's just a shocking state of affairs for Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat is being whored out to the cheapest places for children to engage with, which also made me kind of confused because I didn't understand the connection between Fortnite and Rocket League, but doing a little bit more research, it seems like Rocket League, the developers there, they have some sort of agreements, business agreements with the people of Epic Games. Everything is owned in-house, and they have a Lamborghini for Mortal Kombat. We saw this before, but I'm shocked that this is the age that we're living in. Just what's next? Mortal Kombat branded toilet paper rolls so that you can wipe your ass with Scorpion? Like, what's next? I must know. But yeah, if you're really so inclined to, this car will be disappearing in about 4 days. April 12th. Strange. It also seems like a scam because I did a little research here. Apparently, you can get this stuff for free. If you already have the Lambo, don't spend 1,300 credits for the decals. Someone at Psyonix is acting stupid with this decision and could easily fool people in Rocket League that don't know about this in Fortnite. Great. Fabulous. Scams in Fortnite, scams in Rocket League, all surrounding Mortal Kombat 1. How delightful. So yes, that kind of brings us to a interesting close here with Mortal Kombat, because I really feel like Mortal Kombat's level of quality is going down. And I'm not talking about the game MK1. I'm talking about the franchise as a whole. If they are marketing this stuff and pushing it onto children in the form of emotes and fucking card decals, it feels like it cheapens the experience of Mortal Kombat. And if that's who they're trying to attract into the franchise, which are literal teenagers, children, like, they've gone after the wrong demographic for Mortal Kombat. It should have been rated M for mature, but I guess the world is now rapidly maturing children, which is not surprising because they want to give them gender-affirming care. So might as well let them play with all the blood and gore of Mortal Kombat. How nice. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. God bless you. I haven't took too many musicians seriously since Whitney Houston died. Aw. Sabrina Carpenter sang Espresso. I don't know what that is, Claymore. Hands up in the air. I don't know. I've never heard a song by Sabrina Carpenter. Did she make Break Free? Because I know that song. Or did she make that song I don't know any new songs. And I'm glad for that. Like, whenever they do a lip sync on RuPaul's Drag Race, more often than not, it's an older song, because I'm pretty sure the newer songs suck ass. I always found it strange that Bart Simpson was voiced by a well, I mean, does it though? Little boys do sound girly, so it kind of makes sense. I should know. Steffi is on OnlyFans. I know, I saw. Oh, that reminds me, Duan. I did some research for you. I looked into Anthony Romero. So his real name is Christopher Rios. And apparently he left the porn industry because of prolapse. I found this comment on a news article. I mean, how much you can call it a news article is questionable because it's about gay porn. But on this news article about gay porn, they say here, I remember this grade A has been at Ball State. This is in reference to Anthony Romero. What a pretentious dick. Totally closeted and speaks higher pitched than nails on a chalkboard. Good riddance, Chris Rios, aka Anthony Romero. I'm sure they're laughing at you now and your alleged prolapsed rectum. That reminded me of Steffi, because I got prolapsed from all that brown backing. So, yeah, I'm glad I could answer your question, Duan. I hope that helps. I had to turn my volume down. Yeah, I know. That was really fucking loud. How dare they? Intercontinental. I know. Wow, crazy. All right, so, wow. Let's go over here. Mortal Kombat. I fucking hate that game. It takes up so much of my time. I can't believe I complained that long about Mortal Kombat. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, when I make these live streams, there's always an opportunity cost. It's like, either I could have fun and play a game that I like, or I could talk about these injustices that happen with Mortal Kombat. I guess having a good balance between the two is needed for me. Some days I would rather just not even look at the information coming out regarding Mortal Kombat, but I think it's important to know just how low the developers are stooping in order to hook and snare children into purchasing fucking Mortal Kombat 1. Damn that fucking game. Not the prolapse. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's alleged. It's an alleged prolapse. We don't know for sure. I don't know where Anthony Romero has been. Apparently, he's been gone for years. But, yeah. How nice. Oh, yeah. When I was doing my research on Anthony Romero, I remembered Austin Wilde. He was super cute. I didn't know that he made his own studio. Okay, so here we are. Maybe we can get a little progress into this game. So, one thing that I have not done is the next story. So, let's do that. Oh.
So guess what?
I've really, like, exhausted everything else in the game. I've not moved on to the next story chapter. And I figure we might as well just do it. Chapter 4. Ganglion Menace.
should I whip up today?
She is not wearing appropriate clothes for cooking. Okay, so we get to choose. What do we want? Do we want something fried? Something baked? Ooh, I do love a good broil. Let's have something broiled.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, her wearing two bikinis on top of each other, it looks fucking ridiculous. They should have just made a completely different outfit for the girl. But the fact that she's like 13 and they didn't want to put her in like the regular bathing suit for the adult women, they could have just made a one piece. They didn't want to make a one-piece swimsuit. They made four pieces, let's be honest. There's 4 pieces. Because there's the black bathing suit underneath and then the pink one.
Oh, right.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe we skip. I can't skip. Should I?
Okay, it's ready.
Oh, we got tandoori chicken. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. We eat the food. It's all gone. Yay.
Man, oh man. Delicious. Lucky thing I happen to be in the neighborhood.
You say that every time, Commander, but you always arrive as we're setting the table.
Oh, you don't say.
So, I mean, like, none of this is progress, the story. This is all just, like, her cooking. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. We don't need to see them. You want to see them? Go watch YouTube. Okay, so let's get on it. Maybe we can get this chapter finished. I'm not sure. Probably not. I'm just seeing here. Okay, so I don't think there's, maybe there's... I'm just trying to see if there's anything that we would miss. Because this game has lots of missable stuff. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, maybe we won't. I think this is where we meet Lau. Yeah. Oh my god, we got a new guy on the team. Oh, I'm excited. Lau's a baddie, though. He betrays us later on in the story. I can't wait till I get my own robot. I don't want to see these bitches use a robot. I want one for myself. Okay, so insist he introduce himself first. Maybe we should be bitchy? Accommodate or bitchy? We're gonna be bitchy.
Aren't we the friendly one? Well, whatever. You've got an interesting crew here. But they seem capable enough.
Wow, look at his
I
ass.
chose them personally.
It's like so sculpted.
So,
Lao.
team got wiped out by some nasty
Way better than Kung Lao.
True.
Yeah, those prone I mentioned. We're not sure if they're the ones that destroyed Earth.
Austin Wilde is
That seemed
cute.
advanced enough.
Austin Wilde was Anthony Romero's romantic partner. I know.
By the way,
Apparently the last video he made was with Anthony Wilde, or Austin Wilde, I mean.
Around here?
I take it the answer is
I wonder if they're still together.
First I've heard of it.
I don't
You
know.
bumped into another
And
team and
Austin
made it
Wilde, I
mention
found his name, Jeremy Foster. I just wonder if it's another
Alright.
fake name. There's lots of fake
We were
names.
hoping your team might have a lead.
I'm
or
not
some
even
more
sure if
info, but
Christopher
no
Rios
such
is the
luck,
real
huh?
name for Anthony Romero, but
Well, thanks anyway.
seems likely. I found multiple websites that referenced him as Chris Rios. You don't play MK11 no more?
If I
No,
tag along,
haven't played
Your
it for
assignment.
a long
we're more or
while.
less done here. We just need to report back.
Well, until you do, you're not done here.
Oh, give me a break, Elma. The rest of my crew can handle the paperwork.
Yeah, Elma, tell him off. He's a bitch. I don't trust him.
I've never even seen one. That's way more important. And besides, you might need the help. Finding it or handling the indigents that get in your way. Now come on.
Skip. I don't care about your drama. Lau's advice. Have you been making use of Frontier Nav? Dude, I've put in 200 hours into the game. I don't need more tutorials. Here's a gift for the journey ahead. It's some Maranium. But wait, I've already maxed out my Maranium. Oh, we have to put him on the team? Whoa, he's level 86? He's higher leveled than any of my other friends. He's even higher leveled than me. What a fucking bitch. It took me so much work to get to level 84. And he's just level 86 out of the box? I'm shocked. Am shocked. Let's see what gear he has. Because I've got all these fancy special gears. Does he? No. Of course he does not. He just has regular shit. Okay. Well, he's level 86 and he's wearing level 10 weapons. Whoa, why? Why is it so stupid? Okay, let's think here. Do we want to put proper equipment on him? Not really. I'll throw whatever I've got. I'm not going to purchase anything for him. But this is going to be a new character for me to play with. To raise up to max affinity. Currently, all the characters in my party, they're at max affinity. Except for this one, because we just got him. Wow, okay, well, he's getting some fancy weapons. He better make use of them. Oh, and oh, I forgot. We have to make him naked. We can't just have him regular. So I guess we can leave the headgear on. Let's go. Oh, I'm sad the Fundoshi doesn't exist in this game anymore. The Fundoshi would have been the best option for all the dudes, because you would have gotten tanked. But they got rid of it. Stupid censorship. Why did the Japanese censor themselves? For the Americans? It wasn't worth it. No one's trading with America. Oh, look, he's cute. He's in, like, pink swim trunks. I can't wait till I get more, though. I need more. Oh, no. I took off his pants. I need his pants. Or we could have him in his boxers. Questionable. Okay, we're gonna go with the swim trunks. Just because it's cuter. And I want to be the only one in my underwear. Okay, so where do we go?
The lifehold piece should be further ahead.
Friends will climb Big Rocky Mountain? But how? Tatsu has tiny feet, stubby, flimsy limbs.
Aw, not stubby,
That's
flimsy
fine.
limbs.
But the turnip does have a point. I don't think there's any way we could scale those cliffs.
Agreed. We'll need to take a detour. Let's try going around that way.
Where are we going? Can I not just fast travel to where I need to go? No, I suppose not. Okay, so let's put on the follow ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, they upgraded the follow ball mechanics in this game. It leaves a red line, whereas in the old games it left no line. Oh, fancy.
Oh, they've seen us.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
This round's gonna hurt.
Fire, Carnival. Balance breaker. Gravity. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I feel even stronger than you.
First down.
Tight.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Let's go.
Oh, they've seen us. Punch first.
One for the history books.
Shadow strike. Melee attack. Sliding.
One for the history books.
Gravity. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I feel even stronger than you.
Upper hand.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Let's go.
These guys are not worth the effort. I should just run around them. Oh. So I see that there's like, I don't know, they want us to kill 8? Is it worth it? Nah, it's not worth it. I mean, like, I'm already so advanced in the game, and I've just reached chapter 4, but a lot of the things that they're, like, saying to do, I've already done. So, wait, what is... Follow ball? Where do I go?
Let's do this thing.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Anyone wanted.
Yeah, follow ball's fucked up. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let's go here. Oh, cutscene. Awesome. Amazing. Oh my god, I saw her punani. The camera started in her punani. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got L. Use Lynn as a shield. Please be shield.
I'll protect you.
Not the little girl's gonna protect me.
Another Xeno.
Whatever it is.
But he's a special Xeno. He's like buff and British.
We would never associate with those savages.
Who are you?
Yes, 1,000 pardons. We are called El Siru, or just El, if it please you. Like the proud Nopon among you, we have inhabited this planet since times of antiquity.
Proud Nopon. What? Okay, so we're meeting alien races that have existed on this planet before us.
Yes, yes, of course. Nopon purchase my wares quite often, you know. They're excellent, how should I say, suckers.
Think you mean customers?
So, Mr. L, you've lived here a long time?
Just
Oh, I'm so
L
excited we get
and
L.
Such a nice, quiet world. The
I
wild
forgot about
animals are
him
also
coming so
docile,
early in the
such a
game.
gentle
I knew
disposition.
Lao was gonna be there, but I didn't know L. Concur wildlife is
Are you
peaceful.
kidding me? They attack us all the time.
Well, the creatures here are hungry, yes, granted.
Gentle disposition, my butt.
It's just...
What?
Well, who can blame them with all the commotion here as of late? Not that we're pointing our fingers at you, mind. No, it's those prone sons of bastards.
Sons of
We're not
bastards.
their biggest fans either.
We loathe them. They have ruined our once peaceful life here. Ruined! They are all, how should we say, ass caves.
Ass caves.
By the way, Elle,
What
you
the
speak
hell are
language
ass
quite
caves?
fluently.
Did I read that right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Ass
We owe
caves?
all to that wreckage back there. What a treasure trove.
I didn't think that.
Especially the terminal we found inside.
So they're not
It is the
assholes.
ultimate
They're
ultimate
ass
snack for
caves.
satisfying our insatiable curiosity.
Oh my fucking word.
Wreckage back
I
there?
love it.
You think that's our piece of the
His
puzzle?
ass is
Certainly
cavernous.
Elle, can we take a look at this terminal you found?
Of course, of course.
Thanks. Lynn, see what you can make of it.
On it.
Ass caves.
Okay. Yep. This is like.
Okay, let's skip. I don't want to see no more. I got ass caves. That was enough. Follow ball says go this way. Oh, I think... I wish I could turn off the tracking. Are we going the right way? No, we're not. Erg. Okay, so I think I went the wrong direction. It's not my fault. They could have programmed this a little better. Okay, so let's go this way.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire and blast them! Beam barrage! Spiral horn! Gravity blast!
Bullseye! Keep shooting!
Fire trigger! Arcing horn! Arcing horn! Overwhelm! First down! That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Let's go.
Hey, we got a hollow figure. That's pretty good.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, it says there's treasure nearby. Where's the treasure?
Yeah!
Well, I don't see the treasure. Oh wow, I didn't explore this area yet.
Oh no!
We were afraid of this.
I like that the blue alien is wearing a tank top.
Destroy everything they see?
he's so sexy. I like blue alien guy.
This is organized, calculated. We aren't the only ones hunting down the lifeboat.
What was it? All
How
Earth
come
aliens
there's
must
no
die.
face on the girl, just boobs?
Have to try and salvage
The camera had to go up to her face
Let's
because
go.
it was just on her boobs. Okay. Good job, game. Really? Are you teaching me about basic mechanics?
Didn't have to be like this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
This round's gonna hurt.
Gravity violence Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Even stronger.
So like all of these enemies are gonna fall real quickly. Like I'm level 84.
Mistress Goetia, these are Earth beings.
Well, well, well. Seeing truly is believing, isn't it? Who would have thought?
I like that the aliens speak English. What nice illegal aliens. Whoa, frame drops. Look at the frame drops. Too many particles on screen. Whoa, okay. Goetia. Wow, look at her booty. Why is there alien booty? Do we fight?
She's not a pro. But they're working together.
Why would you do
There's so many alien races, it's hard to keep track.
Wait. Human extinction is
So there's like swollen head and booby alien? I don't know what you would call
So
her.
that's what you call yourselves?
indeed. Humanity is a blight, a great cancer festering on the cosmos.
Oh, okay, so she's ganglion.
Humanity is here in peace. Who gives you the right to destroy the life form?
Is that what you call it? So your language.
What do you mean so primitive your language? You're using the same goddamn language. What a fucking hypocrite.
You must be purged. This is our calling as Ganglion, the cause of the righteous.
Then you'll forgive us for defending ourselves against your righteous cause.
Well, this should at least be more entertaining than stamping out the lives of your sleeping brethren.
Her boobs are like real big. I think they're bigger than Alma's. Okay, so they're teaching us about battle commands. Really, guys? Dave knows about that.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Lay down some fire for me.
Consider this an
round's
official
gonna
gift job.
Violence streak. Gravity. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
I've lost my touch.
I'm not sure if we registered all the enemies.
Wretched little primates.
Because we killed them
You
so
don't know when
quickly.
to
I hope
quit,
I
do
did.
you?
I'm not
This
sure.
isn't over. You cannot escape us on this planet or any other. Sooner or later, your kind will be cleansed.
Oh, I'm so sad that they never continued another story in this, like, lore. Because it's kind of interesting. All these different alien warring factions. And humans just getting the short end of the stick. It's interesting. They don't really have that in the new Xenoblade games. It's all very different.
That mech.
And I can't wait till I get a robot. Ugh, I want a robot so bad in this game.
A well-fought victory.
But I guess I'll have to satiate myself with these
But this is
half-naked
going
dudes.
down.
LOL.
I just don't get it. What do they have against humans?
Because humans destroy things. They don't like humans. See America. See Trump. See stock market crash of this week.
Destroyed Earth.
So I don't remember all of the beats of the story, but Alma's coming to a realization that there were multiple alien races attacking Earth. So it was the prone and the ganglion.
But we need to be heading back now.
Not at all. We only wish we could have done more.
Oh my god, let us recruit L.
Somehow. But honestly,
Let me add him to the team. I want to see him in a pink swimming
Compensate,
trunk.
you say? How about allowing us to accompany you back to
Yes, please do accompany.
why exactly?
Well, Treasure Trove was destroyed.
The music is so much louder than the dialogue of the actors, but whatever.
Time city to explore. Such an experience would provide compensation beyond compare.
Woo, motion blur.
Just tingle.
Motion blur.
Okay.
The motion blur is extreme. This was not on the Wii U, by the way.
Yeah, we're not like the ganglion after all. We want to live in harmony with all the other species here.
Aw, harmony.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's be off. The early worm is for the birds.
Right, let's start heading back.
The early worm is for the birds. I still love ass caves. That's awesome. He's not an asshole. He's an ass cave. Oh, we got a hollow figure. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go back. So we need to get back to NLA. And wow, that's the story chapter done. Like, if you've been seeing me play this game multiple days, I've spent a lot of time just not doing story at all. But the story is really easy and short, and I guess I should just do it. I would get sooner to the robot that I would like. So if chapter 4 is done, 2 more chapters are needed to get our first robot. 5 and 6.
Either you picked up another Xeno, or someone's been holding their breath too long.
This is El. We met in Noctilum.
We are El Siruf, if it please you. This planet has been our home since days of yore.
Days of yore.
Long-time resident?
That's why we brought him back. His knowledge could prove invaluable. I'd like to request permission for him to stay in New LA.
We can't allow just anyone to waltz into our city on a whim. How much do we know about him?
He's the bad guy. This guy in the suit,
Enough to say that we
I
can
don't trust him.
him.
I don't remember the story exactly, but I'm pretty sure he's a bad guy.
Yes, Tatsu, yes. Anyway, Elma, you do seem quite sure of yourself. All right, I'll share the
This guy,
He can stay.
he joins our
If
team
it's
later on.
acceptable, Mr. Director General?
But the Director General, I don't trust.
If you're both certain, so be it.
Many thanks, good sirs. Truly, we are walking on the 9th cloud of 7th heaven.
The ninth
call us
cloud of
El.
7th
The
heaven.
rest is
Aw,
photo formal.
he's so cute. I love El. I'm glad that he's on the team.
More importantly, Colonel, what happened with the Lifehold unit?
I see. So it wasn't the core after all.
No, we confirmed it was one of the archive units. Unit number 07.
07? That would be the LC repository, wouldn't it?
LC?
One of 3, but yes.
Life something?
The entirety of the Library of Congress
Oh, the
archives.
Library of
As I
Congress
recall,
archives.
the data was
Yes.
stored on
I'm
units
pretty
07
sure
through
Trump
09.
already burnt the Library
God it
of
wasn't the
Congress
core.
to the
This
ground.
situation could have been a lot
So it's
worse.
okay if the aliens
I wonder-
destroyed it in this game. So, yeah, just makes
The
sense.
LC archives contained nearly every published work in mankind's history. It's not like it's just a bunch of
Thanks
random
for
books
your
and manuscripts
efforts
and
though, Dave. When I looked up Chris Rios, all I found was the rapper Fat Joe. Type in Christopher Rios and Anthony Romero. You'll find the same stuff that I found. But I got his real name originally not from that post about the prolapse rectum, but from that website that has True Underlame's grinder photos. The gays are very smart. They put all their stuff on the gay forums. And that's where I found out that his real name was Christopher Rios.
You're certain they were involved in the destruction of Earth?
Here, see for yourself. The left shot is from a battle over Beijing. The right from our encounter.
Son of a... Is it possible this is their native planet?
Tatsu told us they aren't from here, and Elle confirmed it. They're recent arrivals. Very recent.
So, either it's one hell of a coincidence, or they followed us.
Considering they appear to be systematically targeting the life hold, I'd say that leaves no question they followed us here.
They possibly know the purpose of the life hold?
Maybe the whole reason we haven't found the core yet is because those scumbags already trashed it.
If so, none of us would be here talking in the first place, would we?
You got a point there.
This information doesn't leave this room, but we've had several recent Pathfinder reports of Xeno sightings and contact. They may or may not be ganglion, but regardless, I propose we double down on our defenses going forward.
That'll be all, Elva. Please continue hunting for any signs of the life hold.
Yes, sir.
But where's Lao?
Remember, the clock is always...
I'm pretty sure Lao is working with the ganglion.
Before it's too late.
Oh, he's there. He's hearing all of this. Okay. Yeah, when I first played this game 10 years ago, I was like, oh, I love Lao. He's so cute. But he's a baddie. You can't trust him. Oh, there's a new arms manufacturer. Oh, I'm happy. And we can play with Elle. Yay. Okay, we'll get rid of little girl. Actually, we'll get rid of these two girls. And we have a new team member. Ooh, save? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, we'll save here. Yay! Okay, so I think, this is good progress. I definitely would not have done this otherwise. I find it very hard to, like, progress the story, because there's so many other things that you could be doing besides story. I feel like the story is not as important as other things, like ranking up all of these arms manufacturers. So let's do this here. Yeah, we got it to level 3 in one go. So, very nice. Yeah, that allows us to buy more weapons. Oh, look at these. Oh, wow, look at this BDSM outfit. Oh, maybe I should put the guys in the BDSM outfits. Oh, wow, okay. I forgot all of the different outfits that you can get in the game, so yeah. And we've unlocked more weapons that we can drop in the world as well, which is pretty nice. Cool. Okay. When I get it to max level, we'll be able to really profit from that. But level 3 out of 5 ain't bad. And let's do L. I want to put him in the outfit. Teehee. So he's much bigger than all of the other dudes in the roster. He barely fits on the screen. He's so big. But him in the blue skin with the pink bathing suit. Oh, it's cute. It's very trans colors. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I wanted the pants. Fuck. So, yeah, like, my problem is sometimes I press the button for PlayStation, and this is not a PlayStation game. This is Switch. Okay, there we go. Nice. And there was one other thing. We got some holo figures, so let's display them. Oh, I love this game. It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so which hologram should we get rid of? I could get rid of the bird with the the testicles underneath its neck, or I could get rid of the dude. I think I'll get rid of the dude. So we're looking for Goetia. Where's Goetia? Ah, here it is. Oh, so now we can have Booby Alien. Yep, it looks good. And you can even see her, like, her butt. Like, I'm so, like, confused as to why this is allowed in Nintendo. Like, look at that booty. Do you see it? Is it allowed because it's an alien booty? Like, why didn't they allow any booty for Katana in Fortnite? Booty. Aw, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so happy. So, yeah, I mean, like, this game, it's definitely got me occupied, as you can see. I think all of the fashion choices and armor choices and build choices, there's just so much variety, diversity, if you will, in this game. I love it. Love it so much. But not as much as you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining along for another wacky live stream. Please leave a like or get the fuck out. Live stream over. Me and my boys here, we're gonna make some OnlyFans content. If you want to see all of that, join the Jaded Bunny fam. You get access to all my secret videos, secret group chat. All of the secrets are yours, including bathing suits for aliens. Yeah, L is so big. Like, he's bigger than me, and I maxed out my height. Oh, it looks like his hand is grabbing my dick. Look, his hand is grabbing my dick. Oh my god. I love it. Fun. But yes, much love to all of my brothers and sisters in the Jaded Bunny fam who keep me alive on this internet. But lots of love to those here in the live stream. Thank you so much, Insanely Sassy Vileplume. J4. Thank you for being here, brothers. Okay, let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Is Steffi gonna be in it? Yes, of course. She's the one who caused the prolapse, so she has to be there. Take accountability. Did you see they added the Wuxi skins in Premium Shop? LOL. How would you call a ninja band playing alternative music? Lin Kuei Park. That's so corny. LOL. Love you so much, my friends. I am praying for all of you to be meeting the man of your dreams in some video game. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.